What's up, geniuses? Welcome back to For the Record. I'm your host, Rob Markman. We're back. We're still at home. Some of us are in the car, but we still sitting with your favorite artists, man. We still out here working. The music don't stop. The culture don't stop. Today's guest is no stranger to genius. Actually, he's one of my favorite people to interview. We always have dope conversation, and he's back, man. Look, he's a rapper. He's an actor. He sets trends. He's done cartoons, and he got his new album coming out. Lil Boat 3 is out now. Lil Yachty, welcome back to For the Record, man. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm a lot better. This album is out. I'm chilling now.
I read a interview that you and Coach did.
Yeah, there, bro. I couldn't make up my mind with what route I wanted to take with this project, so I kept switching it, and it took some time.
What was the most important part? What was the most important thing for you? What was it that you were trying to nail down that took a while to come to you?
Well, I just didn't know, I couldn't figure out because I make so many different types of songs with so many different vibes. I couldn't really grasp what vibe I wanted to take.
Okay. So where did you land on, like, Lil Boat 3? Like, what's the statement that you wanted to make with it? Like, when you finally get the version that you're happy with, you know what I'm saying, and you feel ready to present the world.
Just good energy, you know what I'm saying? Feel good, summer music, just vibes.
Oh, that's what's up. The first thing we got off of this was is definitely a vibe, Oprah's bank account. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it because, I mean, one, the song, two, the visual that we got with it really like that's what music videos really supposed to be, man. Director X did that one, right?
Yes, he did.
How'd that one come together, right? Something about your Finsta, you posted it on your Finsta?
Well, the song, yes, that's the song. Drake heard a snippet and he wanted to be a part of it, and then I kind of ran down on Baby in the mall and was just like, I invited him to the studio and we did that. The video I kind of came up with just randomly.
Word. Yeah, you said you ran down on Baby in the mall, man. That shit can go one or two ways these days, man.
Well, I mean, no. Of course, I told him I was coming. It's not like I literally ran up on him. Like I hit him. It's like he was doing a in-store meeting like with his fans at the mall, and I don't know how I knew that. Someone told me, and I hit him. I was like, "Yo, bro, you here?" And I pulled up.
Nah, that's super dope, man. And the video was bad, funny. I know you talked about the outtakes and stuff like that. So you know.
Which we never got because Corona started, man. But the outtakes are so funny.
How has Corona forced you to change? Has it forced you to change your plans in any sort of way? I mean, like, you've been planning this album before Corona, and obviously you have to release it in the midst of it. Like, you have to call an audible. Like, what type of audibles are you calling now?
I mean, it's difficult, bro, because there's only so much that we could do.
What are your expectations? Like, do you have at this point, right? Because you've gotten the plaques. Of course, you want to be successful, right? You've experienced that multiple times over. What are the measures of success for you for this album? Like, what results?
I don't know. I just to hear, like, I have a clear understanding that my fans like love it and appreciate it.
That's what it is.
Because I mean, I'm a good book for shows regardless. I'm gonna get money regardless, but I want to make sure my fans happy with this project and they love it and they could vibe out through the summer with it. Because I'm gonna come right back with another one right after. You
was talking about I think you did one of the interviews with Genius for Genius News. You said that in your mind, like, you got like 4 projects on deck, 3 to 4 joints that you really looking to do, right?
Yeah, I got shit in mind for sure. I'm trying to drop shit.
Man, the dope shit about you, or the things that I love about our conversations, right, is the things that I learned through your music and that I learned when you and I talk, right? So there's some moments on the album where it's just really a vibe, man, and it's really fun and you flexing. But then a song like Can't Go, right? You have a lyric, you say, left hand looking like a motherfucking blizzard, bitch, I'm a wizard. Used to suit scissors, but I had to let it go.
But I miss it dearly. Bro, smoke a pure leaf, big B's, diamond teeth.
Talk about like, you know what I'm saying? See, I hear that lyric and I'm like, damn, all right, what's going on with Yachty?
And I made that beat with my bro. Yeah, I did the melody on that beat.
You talk. We're gonna get into that too, because you talk about that. You actually got an ad lib on it. You was like, yo, and I'm producing too.
Yeah, I did 3 beats on my album.
That's hard. So how does that song kind of start with you then? Let's take it from there. Like,
Can't Go?
Yeah.
That's a vibe, bro. Like that's some bounce. Like that's some young nigga shit. That song got that it's got a good bounce. It's got a different drum pattern on it, 808 and shit. And it's like I don't know. It's like that song's basically about like I can't go out like a sucker. Like I can't lose. I just can't. Like I can't be that nigga to just go out bad. I refuse.
Right. Has there been a time recently where you feel like that, where you feel like it's going in that direction, or if you feel like that's the perception of you, like, oh,
nah. Well, niggas definitely be trying to hate and say all type of shit they want to say, but I mean, that's just how the music game is, bro. I mean, I ain't dropped shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is so weird for niggas to say some shit if I ain't dropped none, but it is what it is. I mean, I was talking more so like in real life though, like getting robbed or a bitch trying to set me up or trying to like have a baby or like just can't go out bad in real life. Like not necessarily about music.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing that I picked up on the album, right? Like when you say like being robbed or just like going out bad or some of the negative things that could happen with your fame. Song like West Side is mad aggressive. Yeah. You know, especially when you come.
Hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you listen to Yachty music, that's one of your more aggressive songs, I think. You know what I'm saying? That I've heard. I mean, then on that, you're talking about your mom being worried about you being taken from your blessings, the part you're nervous, man, needing protection. Like, do those feelings come from real life? Like what are the kind of things that you're facing?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everyday living. Like I don't use security when I'm in Atlanta. I'm with my homies, you know. So it's everyday living. So I say, some of the things I said, what the fuck? So we up while mom's still stressing, because my mom still be tripping on me, like still be like stressing out when I go out, and she don't be wanting me to go nowhere alone and just all type of shit. And I used to, do certain things I shouldn't, I probably shouldn't have been doing, and she ain't like that. So, I say she don't want to see her son taken away from his blessing. Purple toxic, liquid, all I've been digesting. Rather lay up with a motto than rent a club section. 2 straps on me, I'm nervous, I need protection. Cause I be real paranoid. I'm a real paranoid ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like I ain't trying to be, ain't nobody ever seen no picture of me with no gun. I ain't never had no video holding no gun. That's not my image. That shit is genuinely protection, firearm for protection. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I be paranoid, bro. Anywhere, I be in the library, I'm paranoid in the library. Paranoid at Barnes and Nobles, you feel me? Anywhere. So, I was just trying to get off on that one. I was just trying to throw little bars in there all throughout that.
Listen,
like I said,
I caught before you say it. Before you let me see if I caught it first.
Okay.
Because I think I might know where you're going. Lil Bro serve perks.
When they gotta pay tail like he Eli. What the fuck, nigga? Hey, bruh, I said Lil Bro serve perks. Wanted gotta pay 10 like he Eli.
You feeling yourself with that? Look, I was gonna catch it, man.
Lil Bro serve perks. When it gotta pay 10 like he Eli. Lil Bro Eli pay 10 perks. Perks $10. Like,
well, hold on. I'm gonna do you one better. What number did Eli wear?
I don't even watch football, nigga. I don't know.
Number 10.
Oh my! I swear to God, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yo, bro. But they try to act like I can't rap or something.
That's how you feel? I mean, but listen, man. Look, this is what. It's also what you put out there, right? Like, look, man. I never got the sense. I always got the sense that you wanted your respect, and you definitely earned it. But how important is rapping for you? Like actually, like the bars of the shit, and for people
I
to
don't
pick
feel
up
like I
and things
earned
like
it
that.
yet.
I'm talking about your respect as an artist. Like I don't think anybody could be out here disrespecting you because you're not a disrespectful guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they have to respect the success and what you've done. In terms of being recognized for the bars in this way, right? Is that really what you're going for? I never got the sense that was what you were going for.
Well, see, the thing is, it's more to me than a mumble rapper. You know, I would be selling myself short if I settled for that. Like if I was okay with people calling me a mumble rapper or SoundCloud rapper or one hit wonder or whatever the fuck, pop rapper, whatever someone want to say, I'd be selling myself short, bro, because I rap better than 96% of the new generation. I swear to God.
That's a lot, B. That's a big number.
Bro, 96%. Yo, bro, it's no rapper from my class and after. Right. It's no nigga from my class and after that I can't get on the track with and it's gonna shit on me, bro. Like, and just shit. Like, I respect the niggas before me. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about these new niggas, though. Like, all these new niggas, bro. Like, it's no nigga that can come on a track and just shit on me. And I prove that any track I get on. I don't get on many tracks with many rappy niggas. But if I did, I can't wait to. That's why I would love to make a song with Corday or whoever is rappy. I don't know, like, cause niggas be trying me, bro. I'm not talking about he trying me or like any rappers be trying me, but just people be trying me in a sense of lyrics, you know? Like it's I don't no one, bro, it's a formula to certain music, bro, certain songs, and they don't always necessarily has to incorporate all these, big old metaphors and shit like that. But I be trying to make songs and incorporate bars in it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm not saying I'm Jay-Z or no shit like that. Don't get it twisted. Let's stop there. But I can rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really be rapping.
I think you're supposed to have the confidence in yourself. I love to hear you talk like this because I never got the sense, and you and I had a lot of conversations. I just never got the sense that part of the game is as important to you as this conversation that we're having now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you though, bro. I'm a lot older now. You know, somebody 23 years old. I don't even know. I know for a fact I didn't care. Like I like to rap, but I definitely would. My thing wasn't trying to prove to nobody anything. You know, it wasn't until I started getting, it's like, you niggas gonna respect me, bro. That's why I did D to the A. That's why I got on songs with DaBaby, like niggas who actually rap. Cause it's like, bro, niggas gonna respect me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't be tripping. Like that's why I did that Chance verse. Took that shit so serious on mixtape. I just feel like niggas be underestimating me. But niggas underestimate the new generation in a whole. It's not just me. Like it's a whole, the whole new generation. Niggas just are underestimated when it comes to lyrics or bars or being a real rapper, or I don't know, whatever the fuck.
I don't argue against that. I would say, because first of all, rap is what you make it, right? Like I don't think you have to be. I think if everybody was focused on lyrics and trying to be the best lyrical person they could be, I think the game would be boring. I think you need like if you have too much of one thing.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I want to be the. I like to have fun with it. All I'm saying is like people do frown like shit on or belittle or dumb down a lot of the newer generation when it comes to their lyrics.
I think you still got your guys. I think you still got Corday. You mentioned. I think Jid. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, you still got your guys, but I'm talking about the forefront leaders of the new generation, bro. People try to shit on and try to make it seem like niggas just. I don't know, bro.
Listen,
come on, bro.
I'm gonna challenge you there, man. As a fan, and again, somebody who enjoys you.
Have you ever heard the song I did with Jid? It leaked out. Never heard it, huh?
I never heard it. Nah, it leaked.
I just want to. I said. Did it show in two? I said, had it show in two cities? I said, had it show in two cities? Call me Dallas, Austin. When I talk on Boston, the gang bang red bees like Boston. Everybody thinking nigga lost it. Pop out the cut, stick up on like pollen. Dig up in the cuts, make a Phil Collins. I don't read Collins. Niggas be hating, bro. You gotta listen to the song me and Jid did. It's called Van Gogh. It's on YouTube. Bro, that was gonna be on my album. I was eating that beat a lot, bro. Niggas, bro. You gotta hear that. I swear to God, when we got this, you gotta look it up. Listen to me and Jid going back and forth. I'm right there with. It's like, and Jid is an amazing rapper, bro. He's crazy. Like that nigga is the truth. For real.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I like this talk, man. I like where you're going on it. Another joint, Pardon Me. You and Future. Mike Will and Eardrummers produced it. How did that one come? I think Future went crazy on that record.
Man,
Like,
he went. Yo, bro,
you got one of those ones.
Is a monster. Future is a three-headed dragon. For real, bro. First off, I've been trying to get in the studio with Future for like 5 years. Since I started my career, that was one of the first artists I wanted to get in the studio with. And for the first like 3-4 years of my career, I never even saw him in person. I thought he was a myth or something. Like he wasn't even real. We in the same city. You know, I had DM'd him a bunch of times trying to reach out. And finally, Drake invited me to the Life is Good video shoot. That's where I first met him. Well, that's the second time I met him. I met him at Coachella, but it was like, hi. And he kind of was like, what's up? And he just kept walking. But and I had been trying to tell my managers I want to work with him, but they never got set up, never worked. And then finally met him formally at the Drake video shoot. And I went up to him. My dad's a photographer in Atlanta, you know, and so my dad had this picture of Future as a teenager when he used to be with the Dungeon family. And I showed it to him. He's like, yeah, your dad took that. And then he gave me his number. He's like, yeah, let's get in the studio. And I went to the studio and we did 3 songs. We did 3 songs that are crazy. And one, it was another song that was originally on the album that is mind-blowing. But then I came back weeks, like a few months later, and he was just in there. And then Mike Will, he got on FaceTime on Instagram Live with Mike Will. So then they started playing like old shit that they did. Just going through old songs that they did. You know, like they never came out. And then he just was going through them. Then Pardon Me Hook played. And I was like, he's like, this one finna do this shit. It was on, I'm sure that shit on live somewhere on YouTube. And that nigga was like, yeah, Mike, we finna do this. I put my verse on there. And then he did another verse. And that song is crazy.
What was when he did the whistling verse? When he started whistling, was that a new verse? Was that the new verse that he put on there?
Yeah, he didn't have a verse on it. It was just a part of me. So we did those verses there, and that nigga started whistling, bro. I was looking at that nigga. I was in the back of his head while he was recording, like this nigga is crazy, bro. This nigga is, bro. That nigga, and that nigga is, he's so far, bro. He's so far. Was you there? We did that? Yo, bro, that nigga is. That shit was quick too. Yeah, he did it real quick. That nigga is his brain be elsewhere, bro.
I could see that shit kind of going viral too, just on like the slob on me knob shit. The like, Future always got one. Thing. Yeah. Love Jones. You talked about Love Jones is another one that you got producer credit on. With you and Earl. And you actually talk about like you kind of started off like you was like, you know, you kind of bragging about that shit, but I think it's dope because it's really letting people know. How do you contribute to the production? Like what was?
I did the melody.
Okay.
On Love Jones. Yeah.
So it's just playing the melody, or you humming the melody out and Earl plays it? How does it work?
Well, that one is a little bit of both. I don't know how to track, so like I don't know how to put it down on the application, but I can play it on the keyboard for him, and then he'll press record, and then I'll start pressing the keys, and then he'll stop it, and then he'll put it on the right track. And then he'll do the 808s. That 808 shit is different, bro. That shit, Texas. That 808 shit. But it's so crazy. I did the 808s on Walking Stock. But for the melody of I can do a melody. Like I can hum an 808, a drum pattern, but I can't. I don't know how to track anything. I'm still learning how to use the actual application, so I can do it, and then they'll get it right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do the rough of it, and then they'll put it in there.
That's hard though. Nah, that's dope. Where did that come from, right? Like, because also, you know, look, man, it became a big thing when we found out that you wrote on Act Up, and it's like, okay, Yachty's just not a writer for himself; it's for other people. So he has a vision bigger than just these verses I got to lay down on this hook that I got to lay down. At what point in your career do you start becoming interested in creating whole records like that, like production, writing for others? Like, it just shows a vision bigger than Lil Yachty, the rapper.
Bro, honestly, bro, I just be bored, bro. That's all. I don't do anything. I don't club. I don't go out. All I do is record, bro. So when eventually you get tired of recording for yourself. So I just start recording for other people. Fuck it. If they like it, they like it. My two best friends are producers. All they do is make beats. Earl and Mitch, all they do is make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm around him all the time at our house. All he doing is making beats. Mitch live with me. All he do is make beats. So it's like my two best friends make beats. Eventually, I'm gonna try it or wanna try something or like, hey, let me teach me how to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's it. You know.
Speaking of making beats, people who make beats, Range Rover Sport Truck, you and Pierre Bourne.
Yes.
Are there going to be more from you and him, man? Like,
man, bro, I don't even want.
I heard some things. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking, is the alley-oop. I done heard some things.
Yeah, Bourne is weird, bro. I don't want to talk about Pierre. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and Pierre used to be real tight. I don't know what's up with him.
I sat with him a couple of times, and the one thing I say about Pierre, at least from my perspective, is he's particular. He definitely got a way about doing things.
Yeah, he is particular. He is very particular. But me and Pierre have always, we've always. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't even want to talk about it because, bro, I don't really know what the state of our relationship is. Yeah.
Man, it's like that.
Yeah, bro.
He cleared the record. The record's on there.
Yeah, that's the. Show me where we are. That's the weird part, bro. Like I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to talk about it publicly. I don't even want to do it like that. It is what it is.
Go fix it, man. Like y'all
figure it ain't me. That's the craziest part, bro. I didn't do nothing.
We'll figure it out. But the record's on here, so we got the record. I want to go back real quick to Can't Go, man, because I do want to go back to that lyric. The used to sip the scissor, had to let it go, but I miss it dearly, man. Listen, man, you've always getting grown, so there's shit going on. But man, what's up with that? You good?
Shit, I mean, yeah, I think I'm good. I mean, I ain't had codeine like almost 4 months.
Okay.
Like 3.5, almost 4 months.
All right. Just checking on you, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, you put in the music, man. Like
yeah, I was great. I mean, I was great. I ain't on that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember our first interviews, man. He's like, man, I got to keep a clean image out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I do keep a clean image. Like I said, you ain't never seen no picture of me with no gun, with no blunt, no cup. When I'm doing music, right? Like when I'm writing, it's so hard for me not to talk about things that I'm like little pieces of my life, like because or what else I'm gonna talk about? Because I don't do shit. I don't do anything. So it's not like I say 30 bitches out in Paris on the jet. You know what I'm saying? On the jet skis. I never even been on a jet ski. So it's like I gotta talk about the shit that I'm going through. Like shit, I don't drink lean no more. So it's like, but that shit tastes good. So I miss that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But I would still never. I would never go in a video double cupped up like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like anything I do, I keep my personal life, and I try to keep my personal life and my business life separate.
Nah, I get that, man. And you know, I feel like too, good, bad, or ugly, you got to be honest in your music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna connect with people. So when I hear that lyric, it makes me be like, damn, what's going on with my man?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm glad you talking about it and you're not hiding it, or it's not like some demon. You know what I'm saying? Like in the closet. Right. Are you still writing for other people? You still got ideas for other people? Who else would you go out there and write for?
I can't speak. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on it. I can't talk about it, but I'm for sure in the field.
How did that feel? Was that different when people found out? Like when we talk about the respect thing? You know what I'm saying? I think people definitely looked at you different when that piece of information came out.
I ain't give a fuck. I was getting paid regardless. And I got an argument with my CEO about this because he swore to me. He swore to me that I first off, he said that I leaked it. I didn't leak that information. Okay, I wasn't the first person to leak the information. I spoke on it when it was asked to me in the interview. I don't lie in interviews ever. So he swore to me that I leaked that information because I wanted some clout. What? Come on, man. What clout do I want? That shit ain't even. It's not a lyrical song. Like that shit don't help my rapping ability none. To say that I wrote that song, I should just. I don't even. Yo, people are so weird. Like people like give you. How you gonna give me respect for writing that song? Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't even know, bro. Like that song, I don't know, bro. I guess because I wrote it in the eyes of a female, you know.
Which is dope, but for me also, again, for me, it showed that thing I was going about earlier, that it's like, you know, we seen you as a rapper, and I seen you in Hi Hi too. I done seen you in Teen Titans. You know what I mean? Like I done seen different versions of Yachty that just wasn't rapping, but it's like, oh shit, like he's more than Yachty the rapper. Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Your potential is big, so I think that's where the respect factor came through. Like, oh shit, he's thinking bigger than just himself as an artist.
Word.
You know what I mean? But that opens the door for more things, right? So that though you can't speak on it, it definitely is not a one-time thing. It's definitely something.
Oh, it's man.
Look, you can tell me, bro. If you can't tell me, who can you tell? Lil Boat 3. Is this the last one?
For Lil Boat, yeah. I don't ever want to be the nigga who on like Lil Boat 9.
What if you fucking go triple platinum with Lil Boat 3? You gotta give him the 4. Look, Fast and Furious, it worked for Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I just know I didn't want to drag it out, you know? It shit started off. It's so different than how it started off, you know, like my initial idea of Lil Boat was so excuse me, different, but I've grown up. You know, I'm not a fucking 17-year-old no more, 18-year-old no more, you know. A lot of them songs on Lil Boat I recorded I was 17 years old, so it's different. When I was 16, so it's like shit ain't gonna be the same, you know. Music changes, so I'm just gonna switch it up, you know.
So where do you go from here? What's next? What can people expect from Yachty? Like, if you close this chapter.
It just depends how people take this project to me, like how I see people perceive it. Like that'll determine my next project.
Okay.
You know, because I really want to do an experimental album, but I don't want to throw that out there. It ain't time yet.
Right. Experimental how? Which way will you experiment?
Just different, you know.
No, I'm gonna go look up that Jid joint right now. I'm mad I missed it. It was a leak, though. So
it was gonna be on my album. I ain't put it. I was kind of hot. It's called Van Gogh. Man, I want everybody to go look it up right the fuck now.
Look it up right now. Listen, man, go out there, man. Do your thing, man. I wish you luck with this project, man. Like I said, I always appreciate our conversations, man. Every time we get to chop it up, like, because I do feel like you're honest and we can speak honestly. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm excited for you for this project, man. And I'm gonna hold you to it, man. You want that rap respect, man. Get on these tracks with all of them. Show them what you could do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way.
Yeah. Nah, but it's love, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Yes, it is 100%.
Word. So Yachty, man, look, man, I wish you luck. Like I said, man, every time you come to Genius, every time you and I get to talk, I appreciate it because I feel like we could talk open and honestly.
That's all love.
You know what I'm saying? And you always got my support over here, man. And the rest of y'all that's watching, man, go check out Lil Boat 3. Hit us up in the comments, in the YouTube comments. You know, I'm going to be in there. Tell us your favorite track, your favorite bar, your favorite vibe, man. And we just going to talk, man. And so next week, this is Genius for the record. Peace.